What's going on, family? This is your boy ADH, aka Your Knowledge. You watch another episode of Knowledge TV. How you feeling today, fam? Right now, today I want to talk to y'all about GMOs. Now, what is GMO? GMO is a genetically modified organism. It's basically a generic fruit or vegetable or whatever. It's generic. It's not real. It's engineered as far as they go, right? So now, why is this important? Well, it's important because if you really want to understand these children and these adults and just these different individuals who are running around, you want to understand what's going on with some of them. You have to understand what GMO is and how GMO operates, right? So let me give you a prime example. I have in my hand an organic sweet potato, right? So what's so special about an organic sweet potato or any organic fruits and vegetables? Well, number one is grew naturally outside in the sun, and the sun gives life. And then when you eat these fruits and vegetables, they give you life. So, and they also have information that Mother Nature gives out to these fruits and these vegetables and these natural fruits for you as far as to go. So if you're not eating anything that's grew out in the sun or anything natural, then you're not getting natural, you're not getting life. You're not eating anything that's giving you life. You're eating things that are basically messing with your body. That is, so that's why a lot of people are getting sick and a lot of people are having emotional problems because they're eating these genetic foods. So to understand this even more, when you look at our babies and stuff, right? So they eat this genetic food from all the restaurants, the hormones that they pump inside these animals. And for you meat eaters as well too, which I still eat meat as well too, but I don't eat pork anymore. But I try to stay as far away from genetically GMO foods as possible because of these GMO foods, right? They are, once again, they have the possibility to pump information into these GMO foods to make you feel a certain way or to act a certain way. So even with the meat, whenever you have an animal who, even if they say, well, this animal eats nothing but, grass or eats nothing but corn. If he's eating a GMO corn, the GMO corn is getting inside of him. And then when you eat that meat, you're still digesting GMO because you're eating a meat that has GMO in it. And then, so when you understand that, that's why a lot of our people are acting the way that they're acting, because they are eating these genetically modified organisms that are making them act a certain way that they act. And then when you look at our babies who are playing these video games and who are watching these different movies or shows on TV, what you don't understand is that the TV gives about the same amount of light when you watch it for 2 hours as he gives off as much light as the sun within his first 2 hours of being out there in the sky when it comes out. So you have to understand that when you're looking at the TV emits light as well. So just like the sun gives off information, the TV gives off information as well, and it goes through you. So now you understand that, why people are acting the way that they're acting is because these GMO, the TV, and all this stuff is working in with each other to produce the results that you're seeing with our babies. So that's why it's very important for you to begin to try to go the organic way as much as you can and get off of the GMOs and the hormone foods, because once again, if you're not eating anything that gives you life, then what does that basically mean? You're eating things that give you death. And that's why you're going to see a lot of people in the next, 10 to 15 years who are going to be going through some drastic changes through their life because they don't know the effects of the GMOs that they basically have been testing with us, putting it in our everyday food and everything that they do with these GMO foods and stuff. It's not real food. It's genetically modified organisms. And once again, it gives off information that can make you act a certain way. And then when you're watching all this TV that gives off the light, that actually programs you as well, because that's what television program is. It's the programming from the TV. You've been programmed by the TV and these GMOs to act a certain way that you're acting. So in order to create this, to correct this solution, we have to go back to the natural way. Well, family, I just want to talk to you for a little bit. You enjoy the rest of your day, family. Thank y'all.